So I woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock right now, and I got a message, which is crazy because I woke up because I think postnasal drizzle, wrong pipe, something happened, and I can't stop coughing and clearing my throat. So got up and drink some tea, and the message came to me. Test the spirits, don't test God, right? And so testing the spirits is like, yeah, have your experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because your soul's purpose is to have an experience. The reason why God came to have a human experience as yourself was to learn, okay, was to watch, was to grow, was to edify. Even God wants to get bigger, and bigger and bigger. And so because God wanted to get bigger and bigger, because God wanted to evolve, God decided to have all of these different experiences through things that he has created and formed. Okay. And so I told you, I believe that God is spirit, having a human experience. So God needed a personality. God needed, and we call it a soul. So the difference between your spirit and your soul is the spirit is the divine spark, and your soul is the personality of that divine spark. Without that personality, without that soul, you can just be doing things, okay, and without concern of the experience you're supposed to have, meaning a human experience you're supposed to feel. Okay. And so God was smart enough to know that if I'm going to experience as a human the feelings of not only good, but of evil, the feelings of pain, the feelings of sorrow, I'm going to need a soul. I'm going to need a personality. I'm going to need, something that can hold compassion, and things like that. But all things is love, right? And so as God having human experiences, we decided to separate things in a form of good and evil based on what feels good to us and what does not feel good to us. Okay? Or whatever other reason why we think something is good or evil, right? There's many laws in place to determine good and evil, and we're the ones that made that law. And if we made that law, God made that law because it's the divine spark within us that inspired us to create law in the first place. And we can free ourselves from law with the law of love, because the law of love is the source of all love, right? But you can't free yourself from law without love. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. So the message, like I said, was test the spirits, don't test God. Have your experiences, but don't feel like, okay, I had this experience, I learned my lesson, but I'm going to keep doing it to see if I'm going to continue to get the protection that I first got when I had that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm going to deal with it. Let's, for example, say I'm going to deal with this person, right? Even though I have a feeling that something about this person does not resonate with me and my purpose. So you deal with that person, you get the confirmation you needed, you get the increased wisdom you needed, you got what you needed from having that karmic experience, but you decide you're going to continue to mess with karmics instead of aligning with those who align with your purpose, right? So when you decide that, now you are testing God. You are testing, and what is God? God is that divine spark within you. God is that divine spark within them. God is that divine energy in the midst of your experience. Okay? And so when you decide to have karmic experiences without need of a lesson, that is you testing God. And what could happen is disillusionment, meaning a depression that comes from not getting what you thought you was going to get, or a depression that comes from things not being what you thought they were, right? So you walking around and you're confident. Confidence is good, but when you take it to the extreme, you're testing God. Confidence is good because in this case, it is like, you know what I'm saying, testing the spirits. You can be confident enough to test the spirits, but once you get your lesson, it's time for your blessing. Not to stay with those spirits that you've been testing and found out that they're not in alignment with your purpose. You feel me? So if you feel me, leave in the comment section below. Test the spirits, don't test God. Let me know you understand where I'm coming from. And listen, you can subscribe if you feel my vibe and you think you're a part of my tribe. And please feel free to share this video to edify somebody. And please like the video because it helps the algorithm and it helps me to reach more people that need to hear these messages. We are out here in these streets trying to wake people up, okay? And in our be energy, just by being, not by doing, not by going out and be like, oh, I'm going to wake you up, because that's how you end up out of alignment with divine timing. And, you know, you testing the wrong spirits. You're trying to wake people up. That is supposed to be sleep at the moment. So anyway, sorry about this. I hope it's not too irritating, but I woke up like trying to release something from my throat chakra, okay? And I got down low in the midst of it and decided I was going to record. So anyway, beloved, be loved, be protected, and always be satisfied, no matter what it looks like, feels like, or sounds like. Because your satisfaction is putting you in the frequency and alignment of your blessing, your divine increase. Pick up these pearls of rock down, beloved. Don't trample them. Only pigs trample pearls. Peace.